Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. This is our season 13 finale. I can't believe it's been so long, but yeah, the year went by fast, and we have made it. Want to remind you all over social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and of course our official website is StephenKnightShow.com. Rather watch us, go to our YouTube channel, Stephen Knight Show. We can also get our merch. Please make sure you register to vote. Very important. We have some huge elections coming up. And again, our prayers are always with the people in Israel and Palestine. There are a lot of innocent victims being killed. So we're thinking about them. Happy holidays, everyone. This is December. Can you believe it's December 11th? Which also is my brother's birthday, my little brother's birthday. So shout out to Aaron. And again, this is our final episode of 2013. 2023, season 13. Chica, let me ask you, because you've been there since the beginning. Can you believe it?
It doesn't seem like 13 years though. Seriously,
No,
it
it
doesn't.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Um, I guess it's something said about, doing something that you like to do. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Linnea was a friend of the show years before becoming family. Well, she's always family Chica, I guess. But Linnea, what are your thoughts when you think back 13 seasons?
Well, at least I didn't resign like I did somewhere else.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
So I'm good.
And you know
No,
I
what?
but
like
to be
y'all. I
fair,
like
Lania has been here from the beginning because she's taking this journey with me. So
And,
she's been around.
and Linnea has fans. You know, I had someone that told me the other day, I can't wait to hear what Linnea got to say about
Yeah.
this topic. so, so yeah, but no, she's been a great addition. All right, well, our question of the day is: what is something that you're not taking into 2024? I'll start with you, Linnea.
my previous employer.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. That's true. What about you, Chica?
Um, so everybody's been floating this new term around, standing on their business.
You're right.
Mine is I'm going to stand on my standard.
Mm,
Um, I'm not going to accept anything that I don't think that I'm less deserving of.
yeah, I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. I think I was talking to a friend today, and I was looking back at the year, and I made a conservative decision in March, my birthday, on my birthday, of making changes and making changes professionally and personally. And I have been proud of what I've changed. And some of the things that happened in that change I wasn't expecting. But I think it all stemmed from me making that decision to make these changes. And so I think that for me, I was thinking about this question, that for me, I'm not taking things that don't sit well with me in 2024. So but I'm very proud of y'all. And tweet us at home. Let us know what is something you're not taking with you in 2024. Let me read some of the answers we got earlier today. We got some people that said alcohol. They're not taking alcohol with
Oh,
them in 2024.
I don't have.
I
I ain't doing that.
know it's more power.
I mean, maybe
But
for a couple of months, but I ain't doing that.
well, I always do dry January, but I don't know the whole year.
That might work.
Yeah, I did dry January. I even try to recruit some people over Thanksgiving to do it with me, but it got quiet. Uh, but we have alcohol, we have some people, we have men that text, "What are you doing?" We
uh,
have Alicia text that, and we have poor eating habits. We have so much. Some people said, "Not sure now, but I'm holding tight to what I do have." Some people said smoking things, and I don't mean meat. They said, and yeah, we got a lot of good responses. So let us know what you are not going to take with you in 2024. Stephen, I show us.
Steven,
Hmm.
Steven, can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know about anybody else, but there is one more thing.
Okay.
One thing I'm not taking into 2024 is not acknowledging my progress, my
Mm.
accomplishments, and my victories, and
Yeah.
minimizing myself for other people so they can make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
I'm no longer doing that. Oh, and I'm going to learn how to do TikTok.
Well, listen, I've watched you on since you've been on this show as a full-time person. You've you've had aha moments where I do that. I'm not doing that anymore. And so I'm proud of you because I see the greatness in you. And Lanier came out here last year. We had a blast. Was that last year or was that this year?
No, that was hell, I think it was the year before last.
I think it was last year. I think it was
It was
last year.
last year?
Mm-hmm. And we had a blast. And again, I've known you virtually, but to hang out with you in person, who wouldn't want that light? Want that light? And Chike knows it because he's, y'all been brother and sister forever. But like, I saw that light, and so I'm glad that you're taking that on.
I'm too gangster. I'm not crying. I'm not doing that.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Not doing that.
So Stephen, Lanier is to me what Miss Parker is to you.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You should hear what he calls me, Stephen.
Oh, shut up.
I love y'all together. I love y'all together. All right, you ready to get into these hot topics?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Jonathan Majors. So the final day of the assault trial involving Jonathan Majors and his ex-girlfriend, Gracie Jabari, new information has been released. According to People, text messages between the actor appear to admit physical violence against Gracie 6 months before he was arrested in March. So in an alleged text from September 2022, the actor said to Jabari, "I fear you have no perspective of what happened if you go to the hospital. They will ask you questions, and as I don't think you actually protected us, it could lead to investigation even if you do lie, and they suspect something." So text messages which were displayed to the jury and read into the record by Jabari state that she assured Majors that she would not blame him for causing her an injury in her head. She said, "I will tell the doctor I bumped my head." Now, Jabari cried as she read aloud the messages to court. Jabari could not continue as she cried. And the assistant district attorney finished reading her message stating, "I will tell the doctor I bumped my head if I go. I'm going to give you one more day, but I can't sleep and I need some strong painkillers. That's all. Why would I tell them what happened when it's clear I want to be with you?" So again, he said that she was the aggressor. He wasn't the aggressor, but we've had several women come out and said that he has been violent towards them. Do you think, Chike, these messages are damaging?
I really honestly can't say. um, can I honestly say I cease to care about this anymore?
No, you don't
It's
care.
just like noise in my ear at this point.
Yeah.
So one of the things for me about these stories is that we get so affixed on these people's lives and the interworkings of what's going on with them.
Yeah.
And they're human just like we are, and they're going through their stuff, except they're going through it with a greater lens than we do. And there's been something that's been coming upon me, not to get philosophical, as of, the later of this year. And it's been mind your spiritual business.
Right.
Just mind your business. That man's going through some stuff. I don't know how it's going to work out. He has a career. I'm sure that the woman has a job. I'm sure everybody involved has other stuff going on. This is a chapter out of their lives. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
There was a man, he turned 103, 106, something like that. And his secret to longevity was eat well and mind your business. And 103. Lanier, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is gonna do you think he can bounce back from all this?
I'm not sure. What we do on here is we give our opinions. We don't give anything that says what we are saying is a fact.
Right.
We give our opinions. That's what we do. And opinions are like booty holes. Everybody got one.
I got one. Right.
So the fact that we are strong, we stand on whatever opinion that we have about what's going on. I will say this, is a Black man going through a situation, and I don't know how he gonna come out of it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this text doesn't really give any context.
Right.
Because, again, this could have been something to where she went crazy. He may have tried to contain her or whatever. There's always different scenarios that could have played out and why that conversation happened the way that it did.
Right.
We will never know. But it could come out right now that he did nothing. She lied. And it was just all a setup. He's still going to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Period.
That's true.
He's still going to be the bad guy. And, if he's able to bounce back, I mean, only time and the Lord
Yeah.
gonna be work that out for him. So that's just how it's going to go, because it was shady from the beginning with this whole situation with her leaving the country, all kinds of stuff.
Left the country.
It was shady from the beginning, and it makes it hard for real victims when people don't want to believe you when things have happened.
Yeah.
When you just had people who got into a fight or an argument, and something went left. But God bless them.
Let me ask you a question, because I've been seeing a lot of scrutiny against Megan Good. They're apparently dating now, and she's been showing up for these court appearances, and people are questioning: is this a real relationship? Is this a media thing? Why would she's someone who's beloved in our community? Why would she do this? What are your thoughts on that?
Let me say this. These same people that's talking about Megan Good, they don't understand, were the same people when she married that man who was a pastor. They criticized and condemned her from here until Mount Rushmore. The same people. They knew each other before. It wasn't like they just met each other.
Okay.
They had already had some type of friendship or whatever, before. They are two grown people.
Right.
And at the end of the day, half them people out there complaining, y'all got about what? A couple baby daddies. What y'all doing? Like, y'all out here acting a fool. Y'all probably doing this seal and twerk challenge right now.
Right.
Trying to condemn somebody. You know what I mean? And you have no room. You can have an opinion, but you have no room to talk about anybody. And the only reason that you do is because it's public knowledge, and everybody think that what they saying is important. Like, I mean, what I'm saying is cool, but you don't have to take it for face value, because I'm not living those people's lives.
Right.
Everybody needs support at some point. I'm going to ride for my people if they're going through something. So he knows who ride for him during this situation. I guarantee you he know who ride for him through this situation. So
that's true. That's true.
Can I just add on something?
Yeah.
To what Linnea said, she triggered a thought. And I don't know about you guys. I know Linnea knows what I'm talking about. But in my household, I was raised with the knowledge of the black tax. The black tax means whatever you're doing, 100%, you have to do it 200% in order to just be equal.
Yeah.
And so as you were talking and I was listening, I was thinking about the case and thinking about how Johnny Depp just went through the same thing, and he's going back and forth with his woman. What I honestly see happening is that he gets known as, oh, isn't that actor that had that case with the girl with the thing, as opposed to him retaining his name and being able to stand on his name and get work as like Johnny Depp will. Do you see the difference?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And he won that case. He won his case.
He did. Like, he absolutely did.
Yeah.
So, you see the difference. And I, you know, that whole Johnny Depp situation.
And they released some defaming things.
Like they like he got cut from. Listen, that man got cut. Like Pirates of the Caribbean is him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Based off of and y'all automatically. It's just automatically you did it.
Yep. Yep. I agree.
I would sue everybody.
Everybody.
All
right. Well, Oprah Winfrey, she's looking amazing these days. If you haven't seen any recent pictures, she lost a lot of weight. She's 69 years old. She was recently at the Los Angeles premiere of The Color Purple. And so because she's lost so much weight, there have been a lot of rumors about Ozempic use. Now, apparently, Oprah did a special on her network on OWN earlier this summer, and she was saying how she had knee replacement surgery, and she had considered doing Ozempic. Mind you, she was overweight. She had a stock in Weight Watchers, but she had considered doing Ozempic, but she thought that would be that was kind of cheating her way of losing weight. And so now it's come back up because she's lost so much weight. Is she doing it? And she says she hasn't done it, but a lot of people are thinking she has done it. And she was pretty much saying that she wanted to get healthy. She's 69 years old. And she wants to continue this pattern of the weight loss, being healthier, etc. She's mentioned that she had been on the treadmill that morning. But again, a lot of people, I saw people on social media call her Ozempra because she has lost so much weight. Looks great. Let me ask you, do you think that if she did take Ozempra, which is a diabetes weight loss medication, is it wrong for her to have taken that? Or is it because she already made the comments about, and she did backtrack from those comments. She said that people should do what works best for them. But do you think it's an issue if she did take Ozempic? Let me ask you, Linnea.
I mean, full transparency. I looked into it. I ain't gonna lie. But when I looked into it, it was another name being presented from the company that I had talked to. Right. They were promoting weight loss. So when I did my due diligence, I reached out to my doctor. I'm like, yo, listen, I was considering something. Can you tell me more about this medication? And when she told me, I'm like, well, that ain't the name that she said. She's like, well, it goes by, there's different names. Right. That it goes by, but this is really what it is. And this is what it does. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't want that. I don't want this. I don't want nothing close to taking somebody's diabetic medication. I don't give a damn if it helps you lose weight, because I don't want diabetes. I mean, like, that's what I'm fighting not to get. My dad has diabetes. I don't want diabetes. So I don't want to take no medicine. I don't give a damn if it help you lose weight or not. I'd rather do crack. So, I mean, good. Going back to Chike's point about standing on business, right? If you ain't gonna stand on business, don't even comment. Yeah. Period. Yeah. Because you're doing something. Unless she's Chef Babette, who is fierce at the age of 73 and she's a vegan, you're doing something. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Chike, your thoughts?
So I want y'all to really know, where everybody that lives in this country and some that live in some others know, Auntie Oprah is about her Skrilla. If she was on Ozempic, we would know, because there would be a check. She would not be doing that without no money. First of all. Second of all, who's to say that's what she's on? She's Oprah Winfrey. She's a billionaire. There's other things going on out here. She found her way. Yeah. Whatever that is, it's working for her. She looks damn good.
She looks great.
She can share.
I purposely think she's on it. I think she's on it. And I think a lot of people are on it. The thing was, so I know some friends that have gotten on Ozempic or something similar to it, and they've had great results. I will say this: I know someone who work out 5 days a week. You're not losing that much weight doing a treadmill. You're not. I'm sorry.
I want to say something as a medical professional.
Good.
I want to say something. So, what I need everyone to know, as wonderful as all of the results are, because they are wonderful, some people are out here looking great, living their best lives. Most of the medicine that's doing that is meant for diabetes.
Right.
And if you do not have diabetes, why would you take a diabetes medication?
Mm-hmm.
And if you take any type of medication, whether it be an aspirin, anything that you take that is not of your body, that's medication, there's always a side effect to it. So please, I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just telling you to fully examine and do your research, and then do some more research, and then some more research before you commit yourself to that.
I agree. And they actually have some new medication that does have some positive side effects that they've worked on since, everyone's on this trend of Ozempic or whatever else. But whatever Oprah's doing, she looks great. She looks great.
But it's not, can I just say that this whole medicine thing, for the people that are using it for weight loss and they don't have diabetes, it's causing a shortage in diabetes
for people that need it.
For people who need it for their diabetes. And it's kind of like tantamount to going on a crash course diet where those do not work. We've had a lot of those things over the years, and people, all right, you look great. Kind of look like you had gastric bypass surgery, because people are walking around with the bobbleheads like people do when they get those type of surgery. So they have to keep in mind, like Chike said, you know what I mean? And, this is temporary. I can want liposuction all I want, but if I'm not going to put in the work to maintain, it means nothing. So all these chicks out here that got all these BBLs and DDLs and whatever, y'all got to maintain all that. And you ain't going to the gym. You got to maintain it with this and going back to the doctor that you were seeing. Let's keep it all funky. But, who am I? I'm about to eat a piece of cake when we get off of here.
That's very true, though. Very true. And I know people that have gotten off of it. One burger, you back.
Wow. So that means basically you have to take medication for the rest of your life.
Rest of your life.
No.
We'll take a quick break. We come back, find out what Adele said about people that sing her song, and a woman who tried to burn down Martin Luther King Jr.'s home, his birth home. Right back after this.